All right.
Oh
Well,
yeah, did your outro.
yeah. They didn't even give me a chance to do the outro. That's what I said. That's what I said. They, they were, they were Oh my God, there was so much shit going on, bro. But it was a
Oh,
good
man.
conversation, so I
It
couldn't
was.
stop it. I couldn't stop it. It was a good conversation. This
Oh
was good
man.
content. This is good content. Like, dude came in like refreshed energy and was like on a
I know.
thousand from the point he joined. I was like, yo,
Yeah, I was like walking my dogs. I'm like, let me see if he's still talking. So that's why I hopped on when I was outside.
bro, he was still going. I was like, yo, this dude is on point. And I couldn't I had nothing to disagree with him on at all.
No, I definitely got both points. That's why I said you have to see where they're coming from also. So as long as they're not doing it disrespect. But I want to say like there's people at work that like I have some like Wendy, and I'm like no, I'm like let me buy you lunch, and I get that, and that's what he meant. It's like let me like I definitely get both points too, and sometimes and that's why it's I think submissive might have been the wrong word
Yeah,
that he
I feel like submissive was the wrong word in that context. I just couldn't get I didn't
yeah
get a chance to get that out. Like I'm like submissive is the wrong word here.
yeah. Well, because the first time I heard it, I think that's when I first hopped on again. So I'm like, oh wait, let me see, like what it was. So, oh, and the Dodgers won the World Series.
They did.
Yep.
Oh, it's turned up in LA. LA is turned up right now.
Yeah.
LA is lit, man. But yeah, bro, like man, I just finished this whole bottle of wine by myself. That's crazy. But I know I don't have to get up early in the morning. I know I don't have to. I just have to
Lucky
drive
ass.
up. I just have to drive up and be there by 9. So I'm not messed
L-
up. I got
Lucky ass.
plenty of time. I got plenty of time. Um, but my whole thing is that my main thing is that even with the whole conversation that we had,
Mm,
like just letting everyone like feel themselves out. Like
yeah.
even with the scenario that I gave, oh snaps. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finna tell them. Just listen. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so I'm back. So anyway, what I was saying was like I feel like um man, I hate getting diverted from my thought because then I get lost.
Yeah.
I get lost every time. I get lost every time. It's a thing of my life. But I just feel like what's getting lost here is it's like I guess the human element, like you know what I'm saying? Everybody's in
Yeah.
like different spaces at different times, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like so granted, okay, in the situation that I presented, like yes, okay, I was wrong for initially cutting her off, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like I wasn't trying to go through what I went through before.
Mm,
So I was just like, I seen the writing on the wall. This is what I've been through before. I've seen this before. Because
mm,
I never described this situation before that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I've been here before. I know where it ended up. So I was like, yo, you know what? Let me cut this here. Because I
Hmm.
already know where it's going. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
it's no fault of her. You know what I'm saying? She just happened to present a scenario that looked the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody has the right to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
If you end up cutting somebody off and you protect yourself, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find somebody
Yeah.
else. Because like I said earlier, there's plenty of people out here in the sea. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You're gonna meet as long as you out here and you just meeting people, you're gonna meet somebody else. Like
Hmm.
soulmate is a weird expression. It's a weird
Yeah.
expression. There's more than one. There's way more than one. There's way more than one. And I just feel like, like everybody can get ahead. Everybody can get
Hmm.
ahead. Everybody can find somebody that's worthy of dating and getting to
Yeah.
know and getting to know them. Hold on. She say the link ain't working. That's weird. That's weird. Everybody enjoying the same link.
Oh.
That's weird. That's weird. She's saying it may not work. Yeah, it should have worked. But anyway, I just felt like everybody should know, like, where you're at, like where you're at in life. You know what I'm saying? COVID, as Bree said earlier, COVID allowed everybody a chance to reflect on themselves
Mhm.
and like learn what was you and what wasn't you. You know what I'm saying? I had a deep reflection period. You know what I'm saying? There's a good at least 2 months where
Mhm.
I wasn't seeing nobody, I wasn't
Yeah.
dating nobody or whatever. It was a good 2 months where I just kind of just said to myself and kind of went, okay, this is Byron, this is what I like, this is what I don't like,
Mhm.
you know. And I kind of got to the point where, okay, I was at a space where, okay, if I don't like it, I'm out immediately. And you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's where that girl was at. She caught the
Mhm.
immediately point, and then I went, okay, that's not best practice. That's not best
Yeah.
practice. Okay, I'm gonna have to hone this in to where I actually spend some time on this and actually give somebody a chance to
Mhm.
work through their own issues, like you
Yeah.
said, because somebody's gonna have their own issues. But I'm not.
Mhm.
You don't give somebody a chance to work through their issues if you just like
Cut them.
immediately jump and ship. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you got to give somebody a chance. Just like what Mr. Nasty was saying, he was like,
Mhm.
you got to give a man a chance to prove that he's a man.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Same way as a woman needs to prove that she's a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I think what gets lost in that conversation a lot, and I didn't hear it even brought up once, was like what the woman's role in it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? A woman's place in what she should be doing.
Mhm.
And are you connected? Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Oh,
No, you're
she's muted.
automatically muted. You got to unmute yourself.
How about now?
There
Yes,
we go.
yes,
Yeah. Hold on, wait.
yeah.
Okay, now I can see everybody.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, hold on, wait. Mm-hmm.
You're like, got to get myself together.
No, I'm just gonna throw my hat on so everybody won't be looking at my cleos. Ah, that's it.
Okay.
What's up?
What's
Nothing,
going
man.
on?
What you been on, man?
Not nothing. Stress after stress after stress.
I feel that. That's life. That's life, man. Everybody stressed. We all
That.
stressed. All stressed, man. We all stressed. But it's good to have you on. You missed the early conversation. It was like
Yeah.
eight of us,
It's
nine
like the
at
after.
one point.
It's like the
On
after party.
yeah, yeah. It was a Zoom party, lucky,
Was like when I was in school.
huh?
Was it when I was in school or earlier when I was saying it wasn't working?
No, early when you said it wasn't working, like it was like so. I want to say like we've been on since 2 hours ago. Like this is
Oh
all
yeah.
on
It's like
record.
almost 3 hours ago now.
Man, it yeah, almost. Like I have to break this apart in parts. Like it is 3 hours ago now. I have to break this in parts. I have a lot of work to do.
I'm
This
not
goes
understanding what's going on with my phone. Like my phone been tripping all day,
bad,
all day.
bad.
I said I was gonna go to Team Mobile tomorrow and see what's going on. Right now, it's saying that it need an update, so I'm finna see what's happening when I do this update because I don't
For real.
got time.
Because listen, I can't text you, I can't FaceTime you, I can't call you.
That's
Nothing.
what I'm saying. I text you and I FaceTimed you.
I got both of them, but I answered and I could not answer.
That's crazy.
I know that's
I
not
mean, I'm finna see what the hell going on with this because
like
this
I
ain't
thought you
what's up.
blocked me. I was like, damn, we don't fuck with each other. I was
No.
like, damn, you blocked
I
me.
know, like earlier when you was like, I might be accidentally blocked, and it's crazy because that has happened before. With Kendra, remember Sneezy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like one time, like she just kept calling me. She was like, bro, I've been calling you. Like she had hit me up on Snap, and I'm like, I ain't got nothing. And like it went on for like 2 weeks, maybe like that. Then she grabbed my phone one day and she was like, "Bitch, I'm blocked." I was like, "Man, that had to be Kale, because I did not do that." And she was like, "Why you blocked me?" I said, "Now, why would I block you but answer your messages or your phone calls on Snap?"
Right.
But that was when Kale was younger, so I'm like, it had to be Kale when he had my phone. But no, you not blocked. I checked. Like,
It is
your
what
name ain't on the list.
it is. What it is.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta. Yeah, T-Mobile gotta hook you up with some fix.
But you know how it be when Apple come out with new stuff.
Yeah, Apple be bullshitting. Like if you don't
I know.
update on time, you screwed.
If you don't update, and then when they get that new phone, because the 12 just came out. It's like what, the 12, the 12 mini, the 12 Pro, the 12 Max. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, I ain't pay attention to none of that because I ain't concerned. Like I got a 10. I go every 3 generations. So the iPhone 13 is what I'm looking at.
See, right now I got the 11, but before I had this one, I had the 8.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Bare minimum, I'll skip 2, but I prefer to skip 3 generations. So by the
And
time
the
I
only
get
reason
that
why
third
I end up
generation, it's a
getting
lot.
Only reason why I ended up getting this one is because at first I had Sprint and I switched over to T-Mobile. So
Oh, they all one person now.
yeah, I know. I'm like,
Yeah, they
I
didn't
could
merge.
just stay where I was at.
I'm up. I'm up. I stayed with Sprint and now I'm up.
Nah, Sprint was doing me dirty. I was like, oh no, I was paying like freaking 120, just me, and I'm like, and then on top of that, like it'll fluctuate. Like it'll be 120. The next month it'll be 150. And then the next month it'll be $98. And I'm like, but I have unlimited. So I'm like, if it's unlimited, what are you charging me for? What are you charging me for? Fees, taxes, all that should be the same. It ain't like I'm roaming and I'm out in a different country. I was like, nah, Sprint doing too much on me.
I feel you. Because Sprint did me like that a couple times. I know exactly what you're talking about. Get the fluctuating bills, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like,
yeah, how I'm unlimited flat rate, but you charging me all this extra stuff. Then they trying to say, well, your phone is on a payment plan, and then I was like,
my phone paid off, baby.
No, like no, like your thing's flat rate. Those taxes aren't.
Man.
Yeah, and I don't even think that my plan be flat rate. It can't be. It can't be. Cause you telling me taxes went up that much, like especially with Sprint, what unlimited should be like what $70.
No, they just charge you because then it's like, oh, like if you have like any like equipment like on your plan, then they're like, oh,
Yes.
we're taxing it this much this week. Oh, next week
Yes.
it's like this much.
Yes. So you
That's what they
get
give you.
tax for the equipment, tax for the service,
Yeah,
tax from Sprint, tax from the state. I'm like, this why y'all so cheap.
You got taxes for your taxes.
Yep.
Facts.
That's why I just buy it straight out now. I'm like, what's up? They're like, oh, like we got this 12-month payment plan. I'm like, nah, I want 2 payments because I don't trust your asses.
Right. Nah, yeah. And then what's crazy about it, the 8 that I had, I paid it off. It was my phone. But to leave Sprint, I had to give the phone back.
What?
I paid all that money. All that money for that phone.
No. You should not have had to get that phone back.
Bamboo. Well, no, that's the thing. Like with T-Mobile, like you get the phone, you pay it off, like to unlock it, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we forgot to unlock it," because I had to do that thing with T-Mobile because when I was on T-Mobile, and I was trying to like delete them. Like luckily, I unlocked my phone super early, but it took them like a damn month to unlock my phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then when they asked like why I was leaving, I'm like, because the guys took you freaking over a month to unlock my phone.
Yeah, these phone companies be jipping, like all of them. It don't matter which one you go to, all of them. I just be like, y'all know what y'all doing, and y'all know that we need a phone, so y'all know we gonna pay it.
Mhm.
Well, that was like the worst thing that happened. The death of the house phone. So now they're like, oh,
Yeah,
here you go.
Mhm.
yeah. Like who
Now
has house phones anymore?
they
My
get
mom.
money per person. They making mad guap.
Well,
Mad.
yeah. Well, because that's the one thing like I noticed because I'm thinking about it now and it's like people are giving out like their mom's phone number because like little kids because they don't have a house phone anymore.
Right.
And like I'm thinking about that, I'm like, holy crap. And then now now that freaking no one talks on the phone anymore, everybody's texting. People are texting like their mom's phone, and little kids are getting in a fight, like you fucker, you blah blah blah. I'm like, chill, man, you're 8, and like
Yes.
their mom's saying this, and then you wonder how you got in trouble. It's like no, because you're freaking like, especially if they don't have like their own phone. It's like no, you're talking mad shit about this kid to his mom. Hey,
Yes. Then once the child hit a certain age, you gon' buy him or her a phone.
yeah,
So that's another bill.
nah, my kid to be stuck on that landline.
And my kid I got a phone to the same age I got a phone. 15.
Not my
15.
yeah.
Hold on. I gotta find my charger.
No, I think high school.
I'm gonna let you go through that freshman year that I had to go through with no phone. I'm gonna let you go through it too with no phone. So you know how to move and obligate yourself.
No,
Like I had to
my
get
kid.
on the computer. I had to get on the computer to interact with my friends.
No, see, my kid is not gonna know this. That phone is it's an electronic leash. So, and that's why they're gonna have that phone. And I'm like, no, call them up. But like, no, like, why are you at Universal Studios? It is school time right now. I didn't say anything. That's it. That phone's gonna be an electronic leash, and if
Yeah. If
like,
they skip school and all that, I feel that for sure. I feel that.
so yeah. So as soon as everybody take the bus to school, they're getting that cell phone. So then I'm like, why are you not at school? Like, oh no, I'm
Right.
at school. No, no, you're not, because your phone says you're here, and you're on your phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Got your ass. But they might get like an old flip phone though. So
I remember when I was younger, they came out with this phone that was like the Firefly, where your parents program certain numbers inside the phone.
I remember
So you
that.
can so yeah, so you can only call these people. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh mom, I want one, me not knowing what it was. It was just a phone. Like, no, I'm gonna look and my mom was like, yeah, we can get you that. And then we got it, and I was like, this is not what I thought the hell this was gonna be.
No,
Like
you
you
can
can
do that with
only call the
iPhones now.
numbers.
You can do that with iPhone. You can do that with iPhones now. Like you give your kid like an iPhone, you can lock it down so hard. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Man, why are these people making noise right now, knocking on stuff? See, this is why I need to move.
iPhones coming out with a whole bunch of stuff.
And they have it already though, because it's like, yeah, I locked on the kid's phone so hard. I'm like, what?
That's crazy. Oh, what time is it there?
Me right now.
9:04.
9 o'clock.
And the Dodgers won the World Series.
Yeah, won the World Series. They up right now. There's parties going on in LA right now.
I'm about to go wear my Dodger hat and my Lakers jersey. Like, yeah, the LA starter pack.
Where are you at?
Oh, I'm in LA, so.
You in LA? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in San Diego, so
That's
it's live out here, but it's not as live.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow with my LA starter pack. I'm telling you.
Man,
oh my goodness,
they're gonna be lit. They're gonna be.
On me, Lakers
I gotta
won.
catch this.
Dodgers done won.
This weekend coming up, I'm going to LA for sure. Like this is lit. I'm there the whole weekend. I'm there.
They have to put on that curfew. I'm like, nah.
Man, listen, and then the next weekend is elections. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly.
No, it's actually this weekend. November 3rd is Tuesday.
But yeah, the last day is Tuesday. Like it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
That Tuesday, and then going into that weekend is gonna be ugly. Everything after that Tuesday is gonna be ugly. It don't matter who wins. It don't matter who wins. It's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna be chaos. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
because whatever side win, the other side gonna be pissed the fuck off, and they're gonna be like, there's no way I got good lost." That's what I'm be saying, but it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm just gonna stay in the house, mind my business. You don't come over here bothering me, I ain't gonna bother you. Just that simple.
That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be, honestly. Because
But I'm letting you know, you come over here and you bother me, we
oh, you
finna
gonna,
have some problems.
you gonna pull out the iron. You gonna, lay,
Baby.
you gonna pull out the iron. You gonna lay him out in the street, crease
I'm
him
gonna
up.
get him. You know me. I'm gonna give him that warning. I'm gonna be like, all right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I done
man.
said all right now. Like, go on now.
Right.
All right now. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You gonna crease him up out there in the street.
Man, I've been itching. I've been itching. You know, I ain't gotten to no yeah, it's been a year since I got into a Scrabble. So I'm
Sprout.
doing
Oh,
good.
you ready? You
You said
itching? Like
what?
I didn't heal
It's
my
been a
wounds.
year. It's
I
been a
didn't
year.
heal my wounds from my previous stuff. Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I
You
was gonna say
getting
I'm
the
doing
full
pretty
business.
good.
She's getting ready. She's getting ready again.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, a lot of stuff done built up. So if you that one to catch the heat, I'm sorry.
Mm,
And she's like, oh,
Yeah, I'm doing
trash.
pretty good.
it's like come get some.
Yeah, facts.
Mm-hmm.
Because you finna catch it all.
Right,
It's
man.
crazy.
I'm trying to think, but yeah, like, so okay. So we wouldn't been talking about all this stuff, but to ask your opinion on the topics that we were talking about. So
Okay.
how you feel about dating? Okay, how you feel about dating?
About what?
Dating right now, like right now, like in COVID time, how do you feel about dating?
COVID
Like,
times.
mm-hmm,
Pointless. I mean,
mm-hmm,
I feel like, okay, life happens weirdly. If is that a word? Weirdly? Whatever. Okay, anyways,
mm-hmm.
life happens in odd, strange times. So I'm not saying like you can't date during these times or nothing like that, but it's just gonna be extra time consuming and hard to put in that effort to date or to find somebody that's worth dating because with all this shit going on. That's
Mm.
number one. Like life gonna go on. And then number two, now I'm adding you on top of everything that's going on. So now, because when you date, you have to put time into people. Like, so now you adding on extra work. Now there's more money coming out your pocket. Like, cause you just not finna date me and we finna sit in the house. The fuck? So, like, I mean, to each his own. I mean, if you got the time to focus on and do stuff like that, and I mean, like, do you? But right now, I just feel like we at a time where that's for me the farthest on my mind
See,
because
see,
I just don't got time.
see. Okay, see, you missed the conversation earlier, and I wish
Mm-hmm.
you were still on here because the women earlier was acting like that didn't matter, like going out or whatever. I'm like, no. You done been in the house all this time. The last thing you want to do is just go to somebody else's house. Like, no,
Right, and
no.
and
See,
right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. We can do that a couple times every now and then. I'm down with that. Like, cause I'm not like a materialistic person, so like that's fine. But we have been in the house a long time, a
right,
long time. There's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that we can date through these times, and all I want you to do is to keep me in the house. Somebody have to see me.
right, right. And see, that's what I was trying to get them to get at, but I just couldn't get them there. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't gonna force the issue, but like you know what I'm saying? Like you want to go out, you want to go do something.
Because if all of this won't
Something.
happen, you will want to go out.
Yeah.
If you was dating somebody and all of this was not happening, you will want to go out. So that's just the human in you naturally, because that's what we used to. We're also learning how to adapt and change how we live because of what's going on. And that takes time. Like it's hard. You're not gonna quit cold turkey. You know, you gotta adapt that 10%. You gotta do something every day that's different to make the lifestyle you live in or reverse a habit that you're trying like to get rid of. So, but naturally you're gonna want to do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
But you know, they say I'm different. So
I mean, you're not stretching it too far. Like that's real shit though. Like at the end of the day. So I'm gonna ask you what did they ask earlier about like what was it? Woman paying a check, right? What is that?
Oh, well, that wasn't brought up until Mr. Nasty came up, and it was how do you feel about women? And I think that one there really wasn't a really consensus about it. Um, like when you go out, do you go out expecting to pay the check? Do you go out expecting the man to pay the check? And why should he? And I guess should he be offended if he decide to pay the check?
if we going out, me personally,
Mhm.
yeah, I do think that you should pick up everything. I mean, if you my nigga, yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like you should. Every now and then, I don't see nothing wrong with a woman being like, I got this time, you know, just to be like, you do it all the time. So, you know, I'm gonna take care of it this time, you know, just to show some type of gratitude or appreciation. Or
Mhm.
like if y'all out and you know that he paid for dinner, you can and y'all go to a bar, you can get a round or two, you know, just
Yeah.
that's fine. But off rip, yeah, it's you. That's how I feel. But I mean,
Yeah.
what was they saying?
Oh, it was I well, Mr. Nasty was saying that the you kind of like let me be a man, let me pay the check, and the woman and then well, because this all started from okay, women kind of control sex, men control marriage. Meaning that like they're each the gatekeepers, and yeah, there's some overlay on there. There's definitely overlay. There's definitely it's not like a hard fast rule, but it's kind of like a general consensus. And then I think
Mm-hmm.
we kind of agreed on that. And then Mr. Nasty, he went on a soliloquy, and then it came down to like kind of like let me be a man. This is what we need to do. He gets offended when a woman wants to pay the check, and then I was kind of saying, hey, it's like when a woman wants to pay the check, especially during these times, and especially when they don't mean it any disrespect, because there's women out there that have been married now, been divorced, living on their own. They're used to doing everything. They're used to doing everything on their own now, and because of other things, maybe it's based off of life experience, maybe it's just based on
Yeah.
where they're raised. It's hey, and kind of how we kind of portray stuff now. It's like when a guy gets on the date, and guys talk about it all the time. It's like, no, I'm paying for this because this is the night, so I'm taking her over here to throw all this out there. And it's kind of like, and it's like low key for her to say that like that she owes me this, so that's why there's women out there that they say, hey, you know what, I'm no one's gonna owe me anything, because I'm taking care of myself. So and we're kind of, so I think that's kind of like the discussion that we were having. So it's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
what's your expectation, about like what's your expectation about going out with a guy who's supposed to pay, and then does that make you pressured to follow up to do anything else,
It don't make me pressured to follow to do anything else. Like I said, if we going out, yeah, I think you should pay. But if I do decide, like I say, to get this round or get dessert afterwards or whatever, it's not like I feel obligated to do it.
Mm.
It's just something that I want to do because I want to. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm the type of person that's like, you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Mm. Oh, but and then for like for and but how's it like for first dates also? Like with first dates, is it just and I think that's what we're kind of getting at too. Like for like a first date, because you don't want any of that pressure or expectation. And I think that's why maybe certain women, they say like they'll go and pay because they don't know what to expect, and they don't want to. And that's the other thing too. I guess they don't want to assume that, hey, that the guy has to pay for everything. So like,
Mm,
what's your thought on that too? Especially, I think we're talking about like on a first date, because with me personally, I've been with people, and it's like, and it's just my line of work. I know a lot of independent women, and I know my mom for a while. It's like my mom and I too. So I know,
mm-hmm,
so I learned to respect women and to provide for them, but I also learned to respect the independent woman as well too. So I know,
mm-hmm,
like for me, it puts me at the crossroads. But sometimes, like, there's a girl at work, and I'm like, oh, we're having lunch, and it's kind of like, no, like, let me pay for, like, it's all right, like, I'm paying for lunch, and I don't expect anything from it. Like,
right,
I don't have a hidden agenda. So I guess I kind of see how he was upset, because I'm like, one, like, if I like you, I'm taking you out because I like you, and you deserve nice things, and you deserve to be taken care of. Like,
right,
I'm not doing it with a sickness. It's like, I'm not doing it, so I'm not gonna, like, later come bring up my list and be like, well, remember that time on August 4th and on August 5th, and I did all this,
right.
so now you have to give me a fucking blowjob. Like, no, like, that's not what I'm doing. So, but I guess, how do you approach that, like, on a first date? Do you kind of feel like the same way, or do you feel like, hey, someone has to, like, are you a little more guarded and a little bit more willing to pay, especially if it's a bad date, so you don't feel like you owe anybody anything?
Um, Same answer. I
Same
still
answer.
expect you to pay.
All right.
Like first, like especially the first date. Oh yeah,
Mm,
on me. Like I said, I pull out my stuff because I want to,
okay.
but I don't pull out my stuff because well, I don't want him thinking that he has to buy me things. Or I don't want him thinking because
Yeah.
me personally, and I feel like when I get with somebody,
Hmm.
your job is to take care of me.
Yeah.
Like, like that, and my job is to take care of you.
Hmm.
Period. Like, we gonna take care of each other. Like,
Yeah.
we gonna try to make this thing work the best way we can. That's
Hmm.
just how I feel because it's certain things I have to let a man be a man also.
Hmm.
And you don't want to be. It's a balance. You don't want to be too independent, but you don't want to be too needy.
Yeah.
And you got to find that balance with the person that you with. But off rip, like, I expect you to take care of me, and that's
Hmm.
just. I mean, and I grew up in a single parent home. I didn't
Hmm.
grow up with my father, and I feel like that's why I feel like that because I've seen men step up and
Hmm.
literally take care of everything. Like it's crazy because like mm, maybe the beginning, like around quarantine time, like March,
Yeah.
the Shade Room had posted this man, and him and his wife had been married for like 40 some years. And he said from the day that they got together, his wife has never had to pay any bills. And they got like 7 kids together.
Hmm.
He's like, my wife does not touch the bills. The only way she touched the bills is I'm giving her the money
To
to
pay the
go to
bill.
the electric company. I'm giving her the money to go pay our car notes.
Hmm.
Plus, she was like, she ain't never had to buy no formula, no diapers. He was like, I was the man. I took care of all of that. He was like, when my wife got paid, all she had to make sure was that our kids had clothes and there was food in the house and whatever she wanted to do with her money. That was it.
Hmm.
And he was like, it's been like that for like 40 some years.
Respect. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. And I'm like, yes,
But
Well.
yes.
Yeah.
did
And
this?
and she and the woman came out and was like that she's tried to like be like, okay, I got this, and he'd be like, nah, I got it, because if you got money, that
Mhm.
means that my kids ain't got to worry for nothing. It means I don't have to worry about my kids. I
Well,
don't have to worry about my kids.
see, and I like that, but I think that's like a good dynamic because, and that's part of the reason, like, and I guess I'll go to like my parents' dynamic too and everything, where I kind of like with my mom and my stepdad, I kind of like that because I think my mom's like the same way, but I think, and I get it's reversed because my mom makes more money than my dad,
Mhm.
so but she and my mom's the same thing. She's like I will, and it's funny because and their arrangement is kind of like I got the house, I got this, I got that, but your ass is taking me out every year. So when I want to go to Italy, that's what you're saving up for. When I want to go to over here, that's what you're saving up for. So I think that that mutual understanding as well too.
Yes.
And as long as they're not using their money for freaking, for drugs or and I think that's why it takes both people, even if the roles are reversed. If like if
Mhm.
say if the wife was making the money like that too, it takes two strong people to kind of know their roles and understand it and say it's not a less of a person, but it's also not a free pass to fuck off. And I think his wife is saying, like, no, I want to pay because I have the money to pay also. And I think the husband kind of likes that reassurance too. He's like, oh, you have money, so it's for the kids. So, but
Yeah.
I know you're not wasting it and blowing through money like it's nothing. And I think that's how my mom is too. It's like with my dad. It's like, yeah, it's like, as long as you're saving your money so we could go on vacation, do this and to fund your hobbies and you're not blowing it on stupid shit all the time and you're not freaking broken asking me for money, that then we're good, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of how like they have that dynamic too. So it's kind of checks and balances. And she's just trying to say things like she knows that she doesn't have to, but she's letting you know that, hey, I'm not fucking around with the money. I'm not blowing on stuff like that. I'm still taking care of the
Right.
house and the kids on our end
Right.
too.
Right. He was like, whatever my wife need, she
Mhm.
got it. He was like, I don't care what she want to do, she got it
Mhm.
because not only am I'm taking care of everything,
Mhm.
I'm also gonna provide. And
Yeah.
she also got her money, and I was like, I love that.
Yeah, no, because
Love
it's
that.
good, but it's like what you said, because then it's kind of like the thing is like I got the house, I got the house, I got my wife and everything too, because I know my wife is able, Lord, and if anything goes wrong, she has the kids, or even right now too, I'm able to do all this, so then my wife's able to do this for the kids, and
Right.
so I like that too. So he stepped up, and she's making sure that hey, she's also held accountable for something as well too. So and this sounds wrong, but like she knows her place. So
Yeah.
or she knows her role. There we go. She knows her
Yeah.
role. Not place. She knows her role. So she's like, hey,
Like, but that's part of communication is key.
yes,
like that's gonna forever, I feel like, be a saying that's never gonna change, because if we sit down, we talk, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's like break, and you do
mhm,
that,
yeah,
it's like everybody play their role, play their part, ain't no problems, ain't nothing, and it's just like it makes, yeah, everybody happy,
mhm,
everybody is happy. And it's just not just the wife, they say, happy wife, happy life. And that is
yeah,
a true saying. But also, you got to make sure your husband happy too.
yeah,
Because, or your man, or whoever you with, you got to, especially if they trying to give they all, you got to give your all too.
yeah,
And you don't want to be no fool, because it's men out here that give a lot and the women don't. And it's a lot of women out here that give more than the men. You
mhm,
got to find that balance.
yeah,
And
exactly. The balance and understanding.
balance and understanding.
Because sometimes they might not be 50-50. We were talking about that earlier. It might not be 50-50.
Yes,
It might not
yes,
be that,
yes.
but as long as there's that understanding that's there.
No relationship would be 50-50.
Yes.
No relationship would be 50-50. It's
Yeah.
gonna be times where the man has to give more than the woman. It's gonna be times where the woman has to give more than the man. And it's not necessarily just money, it's
Mhm.
emotional, physical, the touch, the understanding, the hey, I'm here, you
Mhm.
good, the passion, all of that. Like, it's gonna be
Yeah.
times where you have to probably, your woman in there crying her eyes out, and now you got to carry the whole family because she can't get up today because it's just not it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
not her
got to be
it's
like,
not her day. Yeah.
yeah, like you got to step up and be like, okay, she do this, she do that, let me try to help and balance this out, and
Mhm.
vice versa. Yeah,
Mhm.
no relationship is never going to be 50
Yeah.
50. I mean, that would be easy to say, like, you give me this, I give you that, but
Yeah.
it's life. throws wrenches and it just curves and boomerangs and shit just go left, go right. So yeah.
Yeah. See, look at that. Actually, I kind of I like both settings. I like the free for all setting that we had earlier, but then I kind of like this too because it's kind of like more like an interview as well.
Yeah,
But you're spitting out facts, so which I definitely like. So
yeah.
and you get it too. So it's something.
Yeah. And I tell everybody, like, I feel like I'm a very understanding person. Like, I done been through some shit in my life. So, like, I know everything ain't peaches and cream. And I know everything can be peaches and cream. And I know you can lose it just like that. Like, it was like a post earlier. Somebody was like, if one thing I know how to do is turn $10,000 into $10 on me. On me. And, like, that's just real.
Yeah.
That's not, like, trying to be funny, but shit like that really do happen. And then sometimes when you get like that, you be like, shit, I should have did this instead of this. I should have did that instead of that. And then, like I said, 1 minute it's peaches and cream, and the next minute it's not.
Yeah,
So.
You know, and me and you we go way back. We go way back. So we know.
Byron, I think I met you when I was like 18.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm 27.
We know.
Dang.
9 years now. We know at this point. We know. What did I want to? Because I think you hit on everything.
I'm trying to think what else we talked about, because we talked about because I told her how the whole conversation went. I forgot what was the first thing, so we don't need to go through that.
I'm really trying to sit here and think, and I ain't got jack.
Well, because things she's multifaceted, and then she's answering other questions that we have, or that we hit on already.
And because once you start a topic, it trigger other stuff.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I was trying to plan them initially. I'm like, how am I supposed to have a topic list and we didn't shotgun spread like 5 different topics in one topic.
Well, but I think that's why, like, with the big group, just to keep them like on task. That's why they wanted the bullet points and everything too.
But true at the same.
Oh, social media. There we go. We talked about social media. It was, and I think I didn't get to talk more about that as well. But they're saying if your significant other or spouse,
I remember that. Yeah,
they're talking about, hey, if they wanted to give up social media, would you give it up? Would you give it up with them? And then kind of what's your viewpoints on that? And then I guess it depends. And we had different things, because I was like, hey, like with me, because I have 2 Instagrams, and and I have a Facebook and a Facebook page. So with me, it's like my personal one. Yeah, I have no problem doing it if that's a problem, because with me, it's like my personal one, I don't post much on it anyway. But I have my I have one because I'm an amateur photographer. That's like my hobby. So, and that's where I post all my photos on there. And so say,
like your business.
Yeah, more like a business. Yeah. But yeah, and I said so like I wouldn't give that one up. And then we had one guy, he said, yeah, he gave up his Twitter for his the mother of his child, because at the time they were in a serious relationship, and I kind of identified a problem, and he kind of agreed on it too, because he was willing to give it up. But then other people, they were saying, no, that's like a control thing, and what else are they going to give up? So I think on that one, our consensus was, people were like, hell no. People were like, yes, depending on the context of it. So how do you feel on that?
Yeah, I agree.
So it's just like
it's a no for me. Like, give up my social, and it's not, and it's like me, like, I'm the type of person, you can have my password to everything. So it ain't like I'm hiding anything, but social media to me is like a getaway, or like a motivation, because I have 2 Instagrams. I have a Twitter. I have a Facebook account, but I barely get on it because most of my family on there. So if I get on there, somebody done said, get on Facebook and check some, blah, blah, blah. So I barely get on there, and then I YouTube. Yeah. So like for me, social media is like a getaway, especially when I see people doing other stuff. Like, I'd be like, get your ass up, and because this could be you. You can be
Yeah.
doing this if you just, so sometimes it motivates me, it gives me ideas, it helps with my creative flow. And me personally, I love the shade room and like the gossip of the city, and I like all of that. So like if I had to give up my social media for like personal reasons, like then that's fine, but I'm still gonna have a social media account to follow all my gossip pages.
Okay, no, say
just so I
so
entertain.
yeah, so you're kind of like me. So and that's the thing, like if my girlfriend, wife, whatever, and they saw like, hey, they said, hey, we're both getting off, and I guess maybe like because because I have a girlfriend, and she was just, that's all she did. So like if I wanted her to get off because like she had issues with it, I think I would do it as kind of like a sign of solidarity. But like I said, it'd be one of my accounts. It wouldn't be everything. Because you're kind of like me. I have mine for photography. You have yours for keeping up for your hobbies as well too. So it's not like you're doing anything wrong. Plus, you have the transparency to say, hey, if you think I'm the problem, here's my shit.
Yeah, like
total transparency to see
can
that the
log
issue with
in
me.
anytime, any night, any day, any morning.
Just
you
don't
can
post
anything. I literally don't care because I have nothing to hide. So like,
yeah.
like I feel like that's what they were trying to say about the whole controlling thing. Like, hell no, I ain't giving it up because I have nothing to hide. So why would that be an issue? Like if you see a red flag or something going on my social media, like, we can sit down and we can attack this together. Like, because baby, my man said no. So it's a no for me, dog. Like, so you need to, whoever in my DMs or whoever doing this, we need to pipe down, because if you causing me a problem over here, I'm gonna cause you a problem over there.
Okay. Then I got a question because you kind of just reminded me of it. How do you feel about those joint social media accounts?
Like where the girl and the man got to count together, and they like share it. I mean, I think that's stupid. I mean, unless you're a celebrity couple, like you started off like that.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's the thing, because my thing, I had an issue with it because and it's funny because and this was, when I was still doing, my left job, and people want to reach me too, and it's like I want to be accessible for coworkers, friends, and everything, and sometimes they want to say something, and they don't care if my spouse knows eventually, but they want to leave a message to talk, and they want to know that they're talking to me first,
Right.
And I was kind of trying to bring that up too. I'm like, if that's fine, but then you're gonna see more freaking, and there's stuff like that too. And I know guys, girls do that. There's like the guy joke. So then Byron, like, if he knows I'm with my wife and he's saying like a dirty guy joke, he's like, oh, I want to share it. Wait, never mind. Because you don't know who's gonna see it first.
Right.
And so, and that's why, like, it's funny, like I guess I could see why they happen that way. So that's the thing, like, I don't mind having like a joint account, but then also having my own account,
right?
But but I want something on the side that someone has it, or else we're both turning the whole damn thing off too.
But I think most people that do have joint accounts have a separate account. You can't tell me that this is the only Instagram that you get on, like y'all share.
Well, no, because I think with Instagram, I think people, they have their own Instagrams also, but I've noticed it more with Facebooks, where people with Facebook, they're like, oh, they have like their own account, and that's where I'm like kind of like, or no, they have like their joint account, and they don't have like their own their own account. So
gotcha. Yeah, I don't, like I said, unless you're like this famous celebrity couple, like especially like the people that be starting the couple YouTube channels and stuff together. If it ain't, if you didn't come off like that, then that's pointless. What do you have in joint account for what? Like,
well, I think some of that's like control, and
so you can see everything that I'm doing.
Well, no, and I think sometimes people want that, and then I think because like trust issues, but then I think if that's the case, then you shouldn't be with that person.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say then why are you with them? I mean, until you give me a reason to not trust you, I'm going to trust you.
Yeah.
Once you give me a reason to not trust you, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about it.
See,
We're
Yeah.
going to
I'm,
communicate.
I'm not built like that though. Like I personally, I don't trust anybody. I expect everyone to act in their own self interest off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
I expect everyone to act in their own self interest. It's not until you develop feelings for me to where you care enough about me to then consider me. If you're not at the point where you even consider me, why would I even expect that of you? You're going to think
But see, that's what I'm saying.
you're
When I
going to
say
self-preserve. You're going to
when I
self-preserve.
say until you give me a reason to not trust you, that means that we've already established this relationship. You not no random off the street.
Okay.
You ain't nobody that oh, I just met you, I trust you, like, and then, oh no, I don't trust you because now you did this. Not like that, but it's just somebody you done built that relationship with me, like, okay. Because once you get into a relationship, that means that you must have some type of trust
Mhm.
in the beginning,
Mhm.
because this is something that can go down south.
Right. Right. So another scenario of mine personally, like, was a scenario where, like, the girl herself, like, you know what I'm saying, she expected me to trust her and be like all into her and all that. But she wasn't giving me this. She wasn't trying to give me the same. So I'm like, there's no way I'm going to give you
Yeah,
all that if you're not giving me the same. There's no way.
I ain't no
No way.
fool.
I ain't stupid. I ain't stupid. I wasn't
And
born yesterday. Like, you got to
I know
give
when
me.
something
You got
ain't
to give
right.
me what you expect. If
Yep.
you're not giving what you expect, you can't expect it. You can't even ask for it. Don't even fix your mouth.
Yeah.
Yep.
That,
I
that's why
agree.
that's where I was at with it. Like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Mhm.
There's no
I
way.
agree. I'm not gonna go be up and beyond for you, and you ain't doing it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Not just that. I mean, I feel you, man, because baby, trusting people nowadays, if I see one red flag, I'm like, okay,
You know, oh man. So
see
look,
you later.
hey, so I'm gonna run by you the same scenario that I ran by them. What if
Yeah.
we started running scenario? Look, I might as well, because I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it to where she joined or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll make these two separate videos.
Yeah.
So
You have to make it 3 separate videos.
three, man. Who else joined? Oh
No,
damn,
because
I do.
yeah,
I gotta make a video where Mr. Nasty joined,
yeah.
whatever, and then I gotta make a video where Candace off the rip. Um, but so yeah, there goes my Monday, Wednesday, Friday episodes, just like that. But for me, so the situation where I was in. But wait, what was I talking about? I got lost. I
Oh,
forgot.
You said you're gonna give me a scenario you gave
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah. So what I was in, but I forgot what we was exactly talking about. So now I don't know where I was going.
I think
Trust,
yeah, you're going on off of trust.
relationship.
Trust.
Talking about
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I am. Look, I didn't drunk this whole bottle of wine, so I'm not there. I'm not there all the way. I drank the whole bottle.
I feel you.
Yeah. So shit. So basically, the
Pause. Pause.
our pause. Um, so basically, what my whole scenario was
I think she walked off. She said pause. That's why it's like
oh oh
she's not even by her camera anymore.
oh snap. Hold on.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I started back. Okay, I paused the recording. For a brief moment. But I think where I was at with it was my scenario that I was gonna give was so I think because we were talking about trust, right? Right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
We were talking about the scenario I was gonna give was the same one I gave them was so I was talking to this girl online dating wise, right? So I was talking to this girl, right? We met online or whatever. Um You know what I'm saying?
You on Tinder?
So listen.
Oh my gosh.
I have a profile. I have a profile on Tinder. I have one on black.
Everybody do.
I have one on black, but I don't have a POF anymore. I don't have a POF anymore. My home days are gone, so I got rid of the POF. That's all that's good for. It's just hooking up. That's all that's good for. So I have a black account, right? Which is basically the black version of Tinder. And the black account, and me and the girl, we met up, you know what I'm saying? And we got, you know what I'm saying? We had dinner at my house or whatever. We had wine.
Wait. Pause. You just met her and you brought her to the house?
COVID, man. It's COVID.
It was COVID. It's COVID.
Not even that. Motherfucker.
There's nothing.
Crazy.
There's nothing else to do. Everything was closed. Literally everything was closed. You could not go in person.
The park, takeout.
Look, takeout was taken into my house. Takeout was taken into my house. The park was even closed in California. The park was closed. You couldn't even go to the park.
Yeah. California's like on super lockdown.
Super lockdown. Okay. The governor wasn't playing. We couldn't even go to the park. So listen. No,
but, she's just worried about your well-being, okay? That's all. You can't
for me, because people is ignorant.
I feel that. So listen. You know what I'm saying? She came to the house, we met up, you know what I'm saying? You know, but we had talked beforehand, you know what I'm saying? So I got a good gist on her. We had talked on FaceTime and stuff. So I had a good gist, you know what I'm saying? I knew what wine like. So I had the wine that she liked, you know what I'm saying? I ordered the food that she liked, you know what I'm saying? We had a little steak dinner and all that, you know what I'm saying?
What are you doing it big?
Hey, look, we had candles and everything.
Candles and everything.
I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing.
He was serious, man. I'm like,
yeah.
On me, he was.
This serious. So the first night, first night, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm horrible. Why didn't you shut up?
Yeah, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know where we went to? You know what I'm saying? The first encounter, that's where we went to. You know what I'm saying? Because she was there. Yeah. What he's doing. So that's where we was at. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We date the next couple of times because after that, you know what I'm saying? Things start to open up. So we start to actually like go out to brunch and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she was busy working and stuff. I was working during the day. So there was no like we meeting up during the week. There was none of that. None of that. I'm working. You're working. You know what I'm saying? You got a kid. I don't. You can be at home, but on Saturday and Sunday, I expect to see you. That's literally where we was at. So I'm like, okay, cool. We meet up. You know what I'm saying? We seeing each other, and you know what I'm saying. The thing became where like it's like okay, so like you know what I'm saying. It evolved to where it's going, and then also I had personal shit that happened. So I didn't pick her up for like 2 or 3 days, you know. So she ended up texting me on the second or third day, and she's like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that's literally it. That's all I got was a, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm like, hey, back, like, what's up? How are you doing or whatever? And you know, and she's like, I'm good, and I'm like, well, no, hold on. I'm messing it up. So I hit her up. So she hit me up. I hit her back, and then I was like, you know what? Because she ended up calling me. She ended up calling me the very next day. Because matter of fact, I didn't even hit her back at all. She ended up calling me the next day. And when she called me, I was like, you know what? Let me answer. So I'm like, because I ain't spoke to her. It's only been 3 days, mind you. And I've been at the house. I've been working on me, trying to get myself together. I think this is at the very first point. If you see the very first episode of my YouTube, well, the very first video on my YouTube channel, that's when I started my YouTube channel. This is the very first episode. That was like in July or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I just started, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to do. And I started focusing in on what I wanted to do and what I was trying to do. And, you know, so she's like, hey, you ain't been hitting me up? Why you ain't been this and that? And I'm like, your phone worked too. I didn't hit you up every day since the moment we didn't started. I didn't hit you up every day. If I'm initiating everything and all of a sudden I stop, that doesn't start to become a concern for you. Like, yo, what happened to this man? Like, you know what I'm saying? What happened to this person? Like, if all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like, the news, you expect them to come on at 5 p.m. All of a sudden, the news just stopped coming on at 5 p.m. You be like, yo, what happened to the news station? They good? You know what I'm saying? The building that burned down, like, what happened? You're going to expect that of them. Why don't I get the benefit of the doubt? You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. I'm a one-man band. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you expect that of me? And as I laid out my situation and what happened, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough for her. And she was just like, okay, well, all right, I'll talk to you later, blah, blah, blah. And boom, she hung up. Like, as I was talking, like, she hung up in my face. So I was like, okay. I was like, all right, cool. Because you know what I'm saying? I knew where I stood. I'm like, you lack the empathy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I felt. I felt like she lacked empathy to see where I was coming from. So I was just like, I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was telling them earlier. Like, I've been here before. And this is like, I've been here before. And I've been in a situation where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I allow stuff to go on because I wanted to try and make it work. You know what I'm saying? I was accepting more fault on myself when really I did everything I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I owe that person nothing. It was too soon to owe that person anything.
Okay, so question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you not hit her up because you was just going through your own little thing, or you did not hit her up just to see if she was gonna hit you back up?
No, I didn't hit her up because I was going through my own thing. Like, I literally
I
thought I replied to her initial hey, I thought I replied. There was a text in there and I ended up deleting it because I was like, fuck, like, I really didn't reply. Like, I was at work when she texted me.
I'll just gonna ask you. I would say so. Like, okay, it's like for me, if I know that I'm going through some shit, I'm gonna be like, hey, bruh, look, I might be spaced out every now and then, charged to the game, not to the heart, because I got some shit going on. If I know, especially if I done started dating or talking to somebody that I'm fucking with, and I'm like, okay, I kind of like this person, and I know some, like, I'm going through some shit. I might not text you right when the shit pop off, but I know, like, some time don't cool down. I might be like, yo, look, just so you don't think that it's like that. This is, and like, I ain't even got to give you a whole rundown, because like you said, I don't owe you nothing. So I'm just letting you know, if I get ghost for a minute, I'm going through some shit. Like, cause like, for me, if we talking and you hit me up every day at the same time and then you stop doing it, I'm with you. I'm gonna be like you said, the news come on at 5. It's 6:00. What the fuck going on? The building burned down or something? Because that's how I think. I'm a worrier. So I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? So like, I'm gonna give you your space, but then at a certain time, I'm gonna be like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Then I'm gonna be like, but me, I'm gonna be like, yo, you good? You straight? Because that's me applying. I'm checking on you. Like, I try to give you your time. Now I'm trying to see what you got going on, because you not just, because she probably thinking you try to ghost her. And now you coming up with an excuse to explain to her, and she probably like, okay, yeah, I don't got time. Okay, that's cool, fine, bye.
Hey, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying, but I also see what she's saying too, but I'm a worrier. So if I think something not right, I'm gonna be like, yo, straight, what's going on over there? Let me know something. Say, hey, bitch, I'm alive, fuck you, or something, because now I'm like, I'm getting worried. So I mean, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Like, but I feel you, because you feel like you put in all that work. I text you all of this, I do all this, I do all of that. The least you can do is, this I ain't said shit, is to be like, hey, you okay? But also in her mind, she probably think like, you weren't fucking with her no more. And you
Right.
ghosted her ass.
Right. And it wasn't like, unless like I told the females earlier, like the women earlier, excuse me, like I was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't the greatest communicator off the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to a good place of communication because she already had her own situation that she'd been through. So I dealt with her through her own issues that she had. So I'm like, yo, I don't get the same benefit of the doubt. Like,
right.
You know, I don't get the same thing, and that's what I felt. But you know what I'm saying.
But you are right. But the sad part about it is she probably done been through some shit like that before, and to her it was a sign to, oh no, I can't go back down this. And to be honest, you might be the one that's actually doing right. The one that she gave a chance. Then when she saw this first sign, is the person that she shouldn't even give a chance to. But now she paranoid. Now she done seen this before. Now she like, okay, I don't got time. So like, because I try to put myself in other people's shoes because I know what I done been through. So and then that's also my problem too. I'm a worrier and I overthink because now I'm like, okay, well it could be this and it could be that, because I don't want to come off wrong, but I also ain't trying to get played either.
Yes.
So for her, it could have been, and I mean, like, I ain't defending her because I don't know what her story is. Because don't get me wrong, it is some foul ass females out here. So I'm not defending all of them, but I know for me personally, like, I done been through so much shit. When I see a red flag, I'm like, okay, and time out, flag on the play. Let's discuss this because I'm not doing this. I done gave such and such and blah, blah, blah this, and you see where they at. Fuck no. I ain't even known you that long. All right. Nope. So I don't know how she was thinking.
Right. So my question to you is, okay, so you know what I'm saying? We talked the same question I asked him. So, you know what I'm saying? We talked, I explained the situation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, she ended up hanging up or whatnot. You know, and you know, and I ended up hitting her up and I was like, yo, are you mad at me? And she sent me back a thumbs up emoji. Like, yeah, she mad at me. And at that point, I was just like, you know what? Since you don't want to communicate, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, this been 2 days, you know what I'm saying? Me asking her like, yo, you mad at me? Whatever, woo. And mind you, I hadn't done shit. It'd be different if I had done shit and I knew that she was like going off of intuition or whatever. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm in the wrong. I wasn't in the wrong. I was just like,
how old is she? Or age range?
Like she
is
was
she younger?
like she had to be like she was, I think if I remember correctly, she's either 28 then or 28 now. She was like 27.
No, well, she's not that young. I was to say, because sometimes when they're younger, they minds
She
just
wasn't no young female.
Nah, it doesn't. I know 35-year-olds that play games freaking like they're
oh yes,
like they're freaking.
And she has a whole son, you know what I'm saying? Like she also has a son, you know.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, she has to account for another person in her life.
No, I mean, no, and I'm saying that does not matter because I'm in a person, and it's funny because she brings it up like I'm not 20 blah 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 anymore. I'm 34 now, and I'm like, if the fact that you're bringing that up, it's like who are you trying to convince, me or yourself? And the fact that you're still acting like that, and yeah, so all I'm saying is that unfortunately, a dependent and someone who depends on you and age doesn't. I've been learning that more and more. Does not matter, unfortunately.
yeah.
Right. You're right. I'm not arguing with you. At all. Again,
I wish it did, but it doesn't.
Right. I have the dual role of playing the moderator and antagonist and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
I read the protagonist.
Yeah, and the protagonist, and I have to play the protagonist at the same time. Like fuck, like I'm in both. So but I guess like for her, you know what I'm saying, for her situation, I'm like, okay, so you did that, you know. So when she sent me back the emoji, like I waited like an hour, like because I asked her like why, and she didn't give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? After, you know what I'm saying, that being our level of communication for like
Yeah,
2-3 days.
she playing now. Yeah,
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 at
she
2-3
playing
days,
now.
I'm like already been there, already been through that. I blocked her, and you know what I'm saying. I asked everybody that was in the chat earlier. I was like, was I wrong for blocking her? You know, was I wrong for blocking her? Because I already been through that. I already seen where that goes. I'm like, to me, there was nothing positive to come. There was nothing else positive that was gonna come.
Exactly. So
I'm like, if
now
I
you
block her, I'm
catching
like, cool.
something
I'm like, I wanted to change my mind, but I had already like deleted the contact and everything, so I didn't know her number.
because you knew how that was gonna go. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna
So
block
now
her.
you catching that. Now you done seen this before, and now you like, oh nah, I ain't going through this. So you did what you had to do to protect yourself because motherfuckers only think by themselves. And if you just think about you, then you be A-okay because they doing it. So you do it. If you like I said, ain't no telling what sign she saw. Now you seeing one, I don't think you wrong for blocking her because baby, I done blocked a lot of people. I would have a whole conversation with you and won't even get into it with you. And I realize this ain't it. Block. I don't need no reason to have peace of mind. I don't have to give you a reason on why I want to be comfortable. I don't have to give you a reason on why I don't want to cuss you the fuck out today and go to fuck to jail. I don't gotta give you that reason. Because what you gonna do for me when I explain that to you? Is you gonna change? Is you gonna do something different? Or you just wasting my time? And that's gonna piss me off. So block. Nope, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Baby, because I will block you.
Okay. All right. Hey. Hey, look, you gave a different response. You gave a different response than everybody else. You gave a different response. Give a different
They said
response.
you was wrong.
Yeah.
No, we said that they both played a role in the
Man,
disintegration.
nah, bro. Some
And
of them straight up said I was wrong, bro.
no, I said it was a little extreme to block someone on that one because I think maybe after she said, because after she's like, oh, she's mad because I said hey, and like you said, like Kanta said, we don't know what she was going through, we don't know her story beforehand and like that too, and I said unfortunately because I've been in that boat too, I'm pissed off as fuck, and so I can empathize with you at that moment, you know. But then and the thing is, if she came back afterwards after she cooled down and then she was still being a bitch, then I'd be like, all right, cut her loose. But I said, so I said it was a little extreme because I felt like they couldn't properly resolve that as two adults, and I think that's what some other people said. So it was the fact that it was a little overreaction without trying to get some finality to it.
But why get that if like it ain't like I've been knowing you forever and we just started talking. I just met you.
Oh yeah, but that's why we're saying we need to find out how she deals with stuff, because it could be something. It says if you're interested in somebody and you potentially want to invest in somebody, and you need to find out how they are, because she could have came back and said,
How
you
they
know what.
operate.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she could have came back and said, you know what, I was totally wrong. This is why I felt this. This happened to me before, because I have a friend, she's online dating right now, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, I can't get a call back. You know, like they do like the first date, and then after that, they really like she hasn't got many second dates, so she's trying to figure out what the hell's going on, like with her damn self, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So maybe this chick, she felt the same thing, and like you said, she felt that she was getting, getting the runaround and getting a fake reason of what was going on. And I think, and with me, I like to resolve stuff, so that's how I am. I'm like, let's find out what's going on, and then if she still wants to be an ass about it, and she's like, no, I don't believe you, then it's like, okay, I said my piece, and I don't need to deal with you anymore. So that's
I'm like that when I'm invested. If I'm
yeah.
invested in you, then yes, I'm willing to resolve. But if we just started talking, like, I mean, it depends because I don't know
Well, he
what
said
y'all situation
Oh,
was.
bro,
Like,
he said
was you really
he said
feeling her?
5 weeks.
Five
He said
weeks.
five,
Five,
5 weeks exclusive.
Oh, yeah,
5
you
weeks.
invested.
5 weeks. We're a little invested. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I mean, you're not too invested, but you invested,
We
but
done
you
hung
didn't
out
spend
more,
that
we
much
hung
time.
out more than once a week. You know what I'm saying? And my thing was, I'm like, okay, like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my thing was, we started off, you know what I'm saying? First day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was having sex and all this other stuff. Like, that's where we started. We started off high energy. You know what I'm saying? You can't digress to low energy and then like
Yes,
expect people
yes, you cannot start up here and then go like this.
it doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So once if we're at the low energy point, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and this is what you're giving me, I already know what to expect in the future when things get like this. I don't want this at all. So if I end up blocking you,
I mean,
okay,
you're kind of invested,
now,
but you're
like, I
not.
regret it a
You're
little.
not in love. Was you like in love? Like,
No,
I feel like
5 weeks, no.
and it's a difference between being in love and loving somebody. So you weren't in love. Did you love her?
No, I liked her. I just liked her.
You liked her, exactly. So I feel like you was invested enough to put that time in, but you wasn't invested enough to be like, I want to resolve this.
No. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I moved quickly on.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I moved quickly on to the next thing.
No, I feel that. But like once I start, I ain't doing nothing now. But back then, when I used to like, if I say I liked you, then I liked you. Like it wasn't nothing about it. Like I liked you. But I also took the time out to get to know people. Most of the people that I end up dating is like dating, not fucking, not fooling around with, not being my friend and we slept together every now and then.
That is a good
I'm saying that's a difference.
Yeah.
For somebody that I'm actually dating, I've actually took the time out to get to know them before we started dating. Most people we end up being friends, cool, before we even get to that. Because now I done seen you with your other bitches. You done seen me with my other niggas. I done seen you when you kind of go through your little rough patch. I done seen you a little bit when you're happy because I hung out before I went to you and was like, hey, this is how I feel. And then once I get to that level, now I'm investing. Then yes, I feel like if something like that was to happen, I would want to figure out and resolve and figure out what's going on. But if I haven't got to that point, yeah, I block you. Yeah. Because now, like I said, I don't feel like I'm obligated to give you any explanation because it's not even worth my time because I know this is not going to go far.
Right. I feel that.
So I feel both of y'all. Like that's crazy. I feel it. I understand.
No, I like I said, I agreed with mostly everything he was saying. It was just I think it was like it was just the last part because because like you said he was partly invested. I think he should have got to the last part and been like, all right, let's go find out what's your malfunction.
But see, he acted off of that. Yeah. I bitch.
Yeah.
Like he like I bitch. Nah, I like like it was just like oh, you reached your point and I don't nope. I feel you.
Yeah. It wasn't like every time we hung out. You know what I'm saying? Like she was putting it on me. Like that would have had me in a different mindset. I've been like, okay, do I want to get this up? No. like
right.
It'd be different. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the thing. Like, you gotta.
So wait. Woo, pause, rewind. You said that would be different. So if she was laying it on you, every night that you saw her, you would reconsider blocking her?
Yeah, I would
So
have.
the sex makes a
I
difference.
would have naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally. I would not have gave up steady good sex because the first time was fire. I'm not finna give up good sex for just because I'm feeling so. Hold on, hey, I gotta
But if you saw a red
reconfigure
flag,
my
you saw a
feelings.
red flag. It don't matter if she was putting it down on you like that every night.
I gotta reconfigure my feelings. I gotta realize, am I tripping or not? I have to figure out, am I tripping or not?
Well, because I don't think it was a real red flag. I think it was
exactly. So that's my point. If you saw a red flag, you telling me that her coming to you, putting it down on you every night would have made you rethink blocking her?
Because it wasn't a real red flag. It was a fake red flag.
I would have. So it was
a fake red flag.
So like, okay, imagine you got a flag on a flagpole, right? The flag ain't all the way at the top. The flag was like at half, and I was like, yo, I can see this thing going to the top. You know what I'm saying? I can see this thing going to the top. So I just blocked and got rid of it altogether. You know what I'm saying? Rather than working it out, because I didn't see, I had no emotion, I had nothing invested. I had nothing to invest me in. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here like, I'm like trying to invest in you, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm considering you a good woman, a good candidate, you know what I'm saying? And I'm turning things down to hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not feeling satisfied. I'm feeling like slightly neglected in the physical and sexual aspect. I'm like, okay, why am I here when I'm having to deal with this stuff when I could really just be somewhere else? That's where I ended up. That's where I ended up. So yeah, you're right. Type it. You're right. It wasn't a full red flag, but it was enough to me to go, if I'm not gonna sit here and let this thing go all the way up on me, like I'm gonna just dip out before the flag hit the top of the pole. Like I'm gonna dip out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad you're telling the truth. I really am.
I gave it a ban. I tried to keep it a ban the whole time.
No, and that's good. As you should. Like most people wouldn't be able to handle that. That's why I had to pause and rewind, because I wanted to make sure I heard what I heard, because most people would not admit that. They'll admit it to like they homeboy or something, but they ain't gonna tell, because I be knowing how y'all be thinking.
Yeah.
I ain't stupid.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clear it up because I know that's how y'all think. Yeah. And so when they be like, men don't do it, I'm like, hey.
Look, if any dude tell you that, yo, I'm finna let go of a woman that's putting it on me correctly every night, he lying. He lying off the rip.
On me.
If he don't have a replacement in hand, if he don't have one in the stable, he lying. He lying.
And then
he lying.
Why do you have that one in the stable if you got me? Now we got a problem.
Hey, look, and that just goes to no. But no, women, y'all do the same thing. All of a sudden, y'all don't have them in the stable. Y'all just keep them in the inbox on unread. Y'all will respond to him when you're ready. Y'all will respond to that dude when you're ready to respond to him. Y'all like, okay, I think he'd be a good candidate. I'm gonna respond to him now. I'll respond to you now. I didn't see this.
If I done drop mines.
No. We're not at the stage. We're not at the stage where we didn't drop other people. We were not that far along. Where we didn't drop.
I was gonna say then there's no problem with that. It's a problem if you do that and you with somebody, and now you just trying to string them along to see.
I'm cynical, and I always think everybody has someone on backup.
Yes, that's the way it is.
No. I'm saying I am cynical because I think the thing is everybody has a person where they could call right now, and it doesn't matter if you haven't talked to them for a while, whatever like that too. I could call someone and they'll be like, I'm down. And you have a person.
I got them on backup.
No, I know, but I think they do, because I'm saying I've been in relationships where it's like, you're trying to talk to somebody and like that's a thing, and it frustrates the hell out of me
Yeah, everybody. I don't care
because
who you are.
because
You find
and I think
somebody.
and the way we're all connected now makes it too easy with social media and how everything's on your hand. And now because people don't talk anymore, so all it is to keep someone strung along, and people don't realize it. It's like a quick text message, like, "Hey, how are you?" Talking to that person, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody has somebody.
I just don't necessarily call it back. I mean, everybody got that one person they can always call and be like, "Yeah, here I come." But they
It's a
don't
backup.
mean that.
It's
That's
a
a backup.
backup. I hit my
No,
mic.
that's
That's how
not a
mad I
backup.
am.
Backup.
That is a backup. I'm
But
telling you.
no,
That is a
because
plan B.
just because I can call you, that don't mean I'm gonna call you.
No, but that's a plan B. That's literally
Everybody has a plan B. Like everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry.
If
Oh
look,
no,
they do.
listen. Candace, listen. So if you have a dude, right, that you talking to, right, and you know what I'm saying, you just started talking to him, and you like, no, I'm not gonna come over tonight or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever he calls over, that he know gonna come over, that is his plan B.
Yeah, because he called it over.
No, not because he called it over, because it's available, and it's always gonna be available to him.
Okay. So I'm gonna
So
say
you-
this.
you
I'm gonna
have to
say
make-
this. I
you
see
have
what
to
you're
make-
saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm saying is, okay, we're gonna say it like this. You're right. Everybody do got a plan B, but that don't mean that I gotta do plan B.
Yes,
No,
and
but
I'm not saying
then
you-
why do you keep plan B around?
I don't.
Mm-hmm. No, because it's so easy.
I don't, but I know that if I call plan B, it's gonna be there.
Which means
I
you're
gotta
keeping
keep it
which means
around.
you're keeping plan B around.
Because
My
you
question is
just
this. My
said it
question is
don't
this.
matter if y'all communicate. It don't matter if
Hey,
y'all
hold
talk to
on,
him
hold on.
forever.
We'll keep
If
it
I talk
in.
to you in forever,
Hold
that means I'm keeping you around.
No,
on.
okay.
We gonna keep it a band on here. We're gonna keep it a band on here. We're gonna keep it a band on here. If Plan B texts you right now, you're not texting back. You're not gonna text back.
Probably not.
You're not gonna text back. You're not gonna text back.
Nope.
With
Erroneous on all
within
counts.
24 hours. Within 24 hours, you're not gonna text them back.
Nope. For what? I don't need you.
No, even if he's just saying what's up or like what's around like that too. It's just,
If you ain't telling me that cousin Bookie, Auntie Didi passed away, surgery, wreck.
No. Okay. You're looking at Plan B a different way. Okay, you're looking at Plan B a different way. I'm talking about you have that, man. What is that? I'm hungry as hell, actually.
I am too. I'm high.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry as well, but I know I need to go to bed soon.
Man, bro, what time is it? Holy shit!
It's 10. I
I'm
gotta get there
for
at 5.
4 hours.
It's midnight here.
This is gonna take so long to convert.
All right. So anyway, I have to see Candace is all eating, so I'm gonna go eat real fast, and then after that, I'm gonna go to bed. So I will see you guys in the morning. Go ahead and follow at TypeX Thrills on Instagram and on Twitter, and then I have my Facebook page as well. Come look at some roller coasters.
Put it in the chat because I ain't gonna remember all this. I can copy and paste.
No, I got you next time. So next time you pop up,
I'm gonna put it in the description box on the video.
Okay, bet.
This is gonna be This is gonna end up being episode 11. This is gonna be episode 11. He did put it in the chat. It's gonna be episode 11, and this is gonna be episode 11-3. Okay, so there's gonna be episode 11-1 before Mr. Nasty comes on. Episode 11-2 with Mr. Nasty. It's gonna episode 11-3, which is just me, you, and Type X.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
This your Instagram?
yeah, that's my Instagram. That's my Twitter. My Twitter game's weak though, so just follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh man. But
Hey,
yeah.
Okay, I followed you.
Yeah, see, I'm on my road to 1,100 followers now.
Okay.
You getting up there, bro. You getting up there. For real, you up there. You up there. You up there.
This time last year, I had no followers, so you know I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
that grind. That's that grind. That's that putting that work in. Like you just gonna end up getting more and more followers.
Yeah,
Like,
see it.
that's what I was trying to explain to people with my channel. Like I'm like, bro, like it's just a matter of time. Like you just have to put in the work. You have to put out the product. If eventually the people will come. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if the store ain't open, you ain't gonna get no customers. You have to open the
Yep.
store. The store
Yes,
gotta
I-
be open.
And then
That's a good mindset to have.
exactly. And then see, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel maybe.
Yeah.
It's a
And
lot
I
of
can
work though.
plug you directly on YouTube. That actually
Right.
like is an insta tag. Like if I
Mhm.
put the tag in the description box, they can hit the button and it opens up your channel.
Yep.
Yep.
I need to create that content first. It's a lot of work.
Say what now?
So I need to create that content first. That's a lot of work.
Man, content is a lot of work. It's a big commitment, bro. It's a big
Yeah,
commitment.
it is. It
This
is.
has been a tough part for me because I'm like,
Mhm.
yo, like there's a lot of times where I'm like, yo, I don't want to do anything. I just want to get into bed or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't
He's,
fucking.
he's
Mhm.
I can't.
in back to say he's telling us it's like shut up. That's more stuff I have to edit.
Bro, real talk. Real talk. I like this. That's more I gotta dig into. Like even like the easiest thing for me is streaming games because it's just me. It's just
Yeah,
me.
real time.
It's just me. It's just me. And like even that now, I'm like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing that every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking a break tonight. Like they're not getting an episode. I don't give a fuck.
Damn,
well, y'all
those
go
fans.
get y'all some
I
rest.
don't give a fuck. But I played through a whole game for them. Like 50 episodes. That's
See.
50 days.
What you need to do is
Great.
you need to do a podcast / game collaboration and have your podcast while you're playing the game and do two things at once.
No.
Yep.
No. I'm not gonna waste a podcast episode on that because I don't want the podcast to be that integrated into my gaming. Like that's not how that works.
You want them to be separate?
Yeah. No, I say you just need to do one, and so pretty much it'll be a podcast about gaming.
No. I don't want it to just be one. I want it to be like the podcast be a podcast and a gaming thing be a gaming thing. Like real shit. Like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. But yeah, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So y'all, again, I appreciate Typex for coming on. I appreciate Candace for coming on. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Damo, Frank, Jay Frank, Brosco, was it Roscoe? Esco, Jasmine, Bree, and Mr. Nasty for coming on. Also Ellie.
Ellie.
I did not forget Ellie. Ellie just didn't talk much. But it's okay. She'll get to talking more later. But yeah, because we'll be back with more topics. So again, I appreciate y'all. This is gonna be a 3-part episode, so y'all just bear with it.
It's a banger. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah,
like, comment, and subscribe.
subscribe.
I'm gonna send you all
Click
my
the
information.
notification bell, man. Be
Yes,
notified.
hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram at it's like candy __.
I'm about to do that right now.
Follow me on Snapchat at it's like candy _11.
Oh, come on. No, I'm joking. I'm confused now. I'm confused.
And candy is spelled with an I.
Oh, now I'm really confused.
It is spelled with
It's ITSLIKECANDI __ for Instagram. Then for Snap, it's the same thing, _1_ this time, 11.
Damn.
And follow me on YouTube, but you can just go on my Instagram and click the link.
Yeah, oh my god. There you go. Just followed right now.
Yay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You too. I'm gonna go eat now. Something made me hungry.
I'm sorry, because I'm really hungry.
Man, you
Bye,
was
y'all.
that shit. I'm mad hungry. All right. Y'all have a good
All right.